Need to hear one of our shows again? We've got them on podcast. Go to fmmoneytalkradio.com. Scroll down to Podcast on Demand. Pick your show and it's on. Podcast on fmmoneytalkradio.com.
Stations are tuned into.
Your systems are offline.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Café is open for business. Live from the Brooklyn Café studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat at the Brooklyn Café and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, or a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in free 888-994-4995 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Café. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome. And today, Teddy is taking Dawn's place because Dawn is feeling a little bit under the weather.
Woo.
So we have the teddy bear on the set.
Terrifying, amazing, wonderful.
And what I'm going to do is I have to go to a meeting now with Wayne. So we're going to let you handle this for
All right. I didn't get to do my show today, so I got this.
She's full of energy.
Wow.
Why are you
This
walking?
looks like I get to get on camera.
Slick, why are you walking back and forth? Holding one bottle at a time. But why don't you bring everything at one time? Like,
That's a lot of work.
that's a lot of work. This is less work.
Yeah, this is more steps.
He gets more cardio in.
Do you understand what I live through? I'm talking to Wayne Henry from Dignity. Do you see what I have to go through?
I sympathize.
I mean, you see him walking back and forth, right?
Maybe he's after some
Look,
exercise.
he's going to
I don't know.
count. This is the fourth trip he's made, as you can tell.
He's going to get all 10,000 steps in.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's cardio, not lifting.
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable. Anyway, I want to say welcome. I am in Facebook jail, so if you can help me and share it out. Now, a lot of people are asking me, what does share it out mean?
Hit the share button and share it out to all your pages, your personal page, any
Join
page
some
that you
groups.
think would love it. Join some groups. Yeah, it's a great way to network.
Join some groups, network your stuff. Maybe if you have a business, you want to join groups so they can hear what you got to say. And then you can share the show on those networks.
And you can always share this show so that we can get more people who want to come in, promote their businesses, promote who they are, and give more people opportunities.
Also, AMP Productions actually put their first, that's a 5-year wait to have a chef come here and cook.
Yeah.
I've been chasing that dream for the longest.
And it was amazing.
And you know, Teddy tells me, well, what about the fire department and all this? I said, what are you talking about? He's using a hot plate.
And then he set the pan on fire.
And he set the pan on
twice.
fire because he put too much.
No, he meant to do
alcohol.
he did it to burn off the alcohol so you don't have the alcohol taste.
So I grabbed the fire extinguisher and I'm standing behind the camera and I'm like, really? And I'm saying, Teddy does it again.
And I was on board and I was like, yeah,
I
okay.
heard you. And I heard you saying yes when he said gluten-free.
Yeah. I was so excited I got to eat
And you
it.
came and you said, thank you, thank you, thank you. But we did chop it up with Chef Mark at 10:30 more or less, which was a
Yeah.
lot of fun. Food was good.
It was delicious. He did chicken marsala and a chicken with artichoke.
Yes.
It was so
and I don't
good.
like artichokes. but
Really?
I ate them. Wayne left his.
delicious.
I'm going to rat you out.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm not
eat
a
it.
fan of artichokes.
I noticed.
It won't go to waste.
I noticed. But good stuff there, and we sort of pushed it out. And also, I don't know if Mr. Slick, oh God, and there he goes. You see, he's going back to the back again. I don't know if Slick sent out the Café Jingle Jam, the intro.
did?
Did Vinny get it?
Yes, he is definitely getting
Vinny, do you have it? He said no.
Some mumbled,
He said no, so we got to put the Cafe Jingle Jam on the board because we are celebrating the jingle, our cafe version of the Jingle Jam. Not to take anything away from iHeart or anybody else, but we are going to be putting together a program. We started yesterday. We actually cut our
Yes.
first 2 demos yesterday.
and they're amazing.
They're pretty good. And one of the songs on that demo is by Margot. If Slick ever finishes it, and started like, oh, he did get it, okay. And we're going to be playing that at the break,
Yep.
which is a nice piece, and then a very nice piece with that as well. And we also have, do we have a Bang It Out?
It's in the downloads,
Oh, he's not going to
so
know.
he can get it.
Does he know how to do that?
It's called Bang. It's in the downloads. He knows how to do it.
It's called Bang, and I wish that Dawn was here because I could have told her I was right again. So Bang by AJR is a beautiful song that came out on Thanksgiving, and they're blowing up the charts everywhere with this thing.
Yep.
And I came up with this ridiculous idea of let's bang out this year because we want to put it in our rearview mirrors. 2020 forgotten. Let's bang out the new year, right?
This is my version of like walking in, you gave me a piece of paper with the word bang written on it in Sharpie, and you're like, this is our new thing. This is my
And every
version
time
of
I
you're
hold
right.
up, you say bang, bang, bang.
Yep.
So I play that song very loud every morning, first thing when I get here, right? So what happens? So I'm watching the news, and I had my cup of coffee this morning, and there's the Dignity commercial playing. It does every morning at 6:30. And Apple comes out with the theme of the song Bang. And it's all their Apple products that are coming out in January. Wow! Why didn't I think of that?
Iconic.
And nobody believes me. Again, don't believe me. She done that. But here you have a multi-million-dollar company like Apple using it as well. And you're gonna hear, I said that to New York to Frankie. And they're
Yeah.
playing it all over the clubs up there. Really, it's just craziness.
What is Don
Maybe
say?
someone
Something
was
nobody
listening,
watches?
Freddie. Someone was listening.
Yeah.
You know,
Nobody
who's
listens.
listening? Who's Big
Nobody
Brother?
watches. Nobody's sharing. You know, nobody listens.
From your
Yeah.
iPhone.
But I'm going to tell you something. The Star International piece, our label, would admit, is going to blow it up. Those 2 talented young ladies he brought in here, one of them sat down and played the piano yesterday, made that piano cry.
Yeah.
So the song that she did, and she played on the violin in Spanish, she's going to call it Me hace llorar, which means you make me tear. That's what she's going to call that piece. You watch what's going to happen.
In-house singers.
We have more. We have,
1.5.
we have, wait, who, you and who?
Me and Catherine. Catherine will be back.
Catherine, yes. I hear Catherine. I don't hear anything else.
K.
It must-
K?
K.
K.
And,
And who?
a half.
K.
K.
I don't know what's he talking Wait, what's he talking about?
I'm one of this episode.
Catherine
Tell
and
me.
Caroline. There you go.
It's the same person.
No, the girl from yesterday.
I wish Slick could
Then
sing.
K.
Because Slick would be the funniest singer there could be.
I feel like Slick could be a really good like Weird Al Yankovic type singer.
No, that's Vinny.
That is Vinny.
Vinny.
Or like Lil Dicky.
You remember Weird Al Yankovic?
Of course.
Doesn't he look like Vinny?
Just eat it. Yeah.
Doesn't he look like Vinny?
He does.
You know who Vinny is, right? You only went by him 14 million times.
Yeah.
No?
Do you know that Weird Al Yankovic got his star on the Walk of Fame the same day that Hamilton's Lin-Manuel Miranda got his star on the Walk of Fame? And they found out at lunch together. That's just a random fact that I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Or the Walk of Fame where they have all the stars. Him and Lin
You know,
Man
that
were in
gives
at
me an
lunch.
idea.
I regret saying that now.
I kind of like that.
I regret that.
Wow. Wayne.
Uh-oh.
A Walk of Fame. We could put stars on the floor.
Just cardboard cutout stars.
Yeah, why not? Not big ones, small ones. With names from the door to the stage.
That's amazing.
Wow. What do you think?
I think it'll be nice. I can open up.
Now I know that your feet are at the bottom of your feet,
Yeah,
but do not knock that piece down next to
I know. This is like,
That's a
yeah,
$1,200 piece.
Most
I don't want to have
definitely.
to buy it.
yeah.
And your feet seem to knock into everything.
But no, my feet won't get that high. I don't think
Size,
they'll get-
size
elbow can, though,
11.
and you
God
make me
only,
nervous.
you see what I'm talking about? His elbow, the mic,
My elbows might though.
technical difficulties.
I'm just having flashbacks to the tree.
Yeah, no coquito for you.
Yeah. No coquito while I do a tree.
Now, I'm going to introduce our first guest, which is Way from Dignity Memorial.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to hold this thing up because when we started with, I feel like I've lived and died with you. You know that?
Not yet, Freddie.
No
Not
pun
yet.
intended, because I've had my celebration of life with you and everything else. But this is what is wrong with Vinny?
He
But
likes
this
sound
is
effects.
this is something really, really, really cool. I'm
What
gonna
is
have
it?
you read it because I know you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. Taking care of each other is what community is all about. We're proud to partner with local organizations that share our dedication to educating and assisting families in their time of need. Aww. I like that. The certificate
So it's
acknowledges
just
the
a certificate to kind of show that,
Aww.
the Brooklyn Café TV has joined the Dignity Memorial benefit program.
So cute. You
So
guys get
all
this.
He just
all
gave me-
employees and viewers have access to specific discounts and benefits. So we're delighted to be able to offer those to all the staff, colleagues, and viewers. So
Now, hold on a second. Don't just say "and viewers," because and viewers can. There's a lot of people that watch
Yes.
us all over the country.
yes, yeah.
I'm talking about all over the country. So if they call you, is that the way this works?
So yeah, they the agreement is registered here in South Florida, but it's open anywhere in the country. So the way it works, if they would to contact me and say, okay, we're living in Boston, can you help me find a Dignity Memorial location in in my area, then I can certainly do that, and that those benefits are extended anywhere in our network.
Now, if I lived in California and I want to be, put into the ground here and I contact you, it works the same way as long as I end up here, correct?
Sure. So we do that quite often, work across our network to get arrangements in place, either at need or pre-need. We do that a lot here. People living in Florida have their family plots in another state is quite common. So we would often meet with families and say, where's the cemetery? And then we can get a pre-arrangement already. So at the time of passing, it's all smooth from the place of wherever they pass away up until the burial at the cemetery. And we can get that done ahead of time.
So you get the benefits, you get the discounts, you get all the good stuff that comes with dealing with a professional company like Dignity, even if you're listening to us,
Yeah.
which is really cool. And just let him know that you're listening to us, you heard it on a cafe, and you qualify just as a listener.
It's one of those things that you kind of hear and you're like, ha ha ha, yeah, I'm sure, but it really is. We have Wayne right here, and it's really cool that you don't have to have a code, you don't have to win a prize, you just
Well,
You
and
call
what I
them,
say
it's
is, if
easier.
2020 taught us anything this year, is shit happens. You don't know when it's going to happen.
And it happens.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's better to get your plans in place ahead of time. So before 2020 is over, I encourage you to give it some thought, maybe put your plans in place. It just takes one small payment to lock in prices. We can spread out payments up to a decade. We can do the payment protection. So heaven forbid something were to happen to you earlier than you expect, then that protection kicks in and there's not a bill to pay for your family. But we do know that costs have been doubling every 7 to 10 years. We have over 50 years of data, and without exception, the prices have been doubling 7 to 10 years. So rather than putting off for another decade, thinking, oh, I'm still young, I don't need to do that yet, you're going to lose some money if you put it off. So if you do it now, we can lock in the price with just one small payment. We can just do the basics, or you can do an elaborate celebration if you want. Whatever you put in there, we lock in the price. We avoid all future cost increases, and we can spread out payments. If you wait until someone passes away, you're paying the highest possible price, and there's no payment plans possible. And you may not be able to afford, or you may not know what that person would have wanted. Don't do that to yourself and to your family. You can do this ahead of time, get things in place to make it much easier.
It's always a very sensitive subject to talk about having to put somebody and bury them or whatever you got to do, but you got to do something, right? So as the situation is getting, again, out of control out there, I was informed the number of deaths equals the amount of people that died at the World Trade Center on September 11th, yesterday. We've hit that number in one day. And the embarrassment of this is the reason why, but at the end of the conversation always comes back, what do you do with the person you lose? What do you do with the person you lose and you can't see them? And I wanted to bring this up this morning with you, Wayne. There's a lot of seniors that you can't hug anymore, you can't go see, you can't go and be with, because they have new restrictions implemented on these things. Some people are stuck in other states, other parts of the world, and they can't see their loved ones, and these situations arise where you lose mom, dad, uncle, sister, whatever, and they're in these senior homes. Do you help them accomplish what needs to be done, even though they're in another country, they're in another state? Do you guys go in there and handle that for them or no?
Certainly. So we have a travel protection plan that we encourage everyone to include with their pre-arrangement. And what that does is, if you're traveling away from home, even on a cruise ship internationally, and the worst thing were to happen, then that kicks in and we take care of everything to get the person back home. And there's no additional cost, and we take care of all the hassle if we're dealing with embassies, another language, whatever's involved, we take care of everything.
And do you know that is such a major thing? And I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're in your teens. I don't care if you're in your 20s, 30s, or 40s. When you lose a loved one and you can't be there, it sort of puts you at in a very negative place. And I'm telling you this from experience. Dignity will help you get to where you got to go. And they make it, there's no such thing as an easy way, but they make it easier.
As easy as that situation can be.
Correct. So even if you call, like if you know that you have loved ones here in Florida in a senior home and you can't get to them, and it's getting to that point, like hospice and things of that nature, and you haven't done the things you need to do, you need to call at least when they have a conversation. I'm not telling you have to do anything, but have a conversation, because when you're not there, doing what needs to be done becomes really, really difficult. You're going to have to settle for things that you can't get.
Yeah, I mean, if someone passes away, you haven't made pre-arrangements, of course we help with that. If someone falls ill, they're in hospice, they're in the hospital, give us a call. We can certainly, even if it's a few days beforehand, we can get things ready as well. But ideally, you'd think about this, what you want, and do this years or decades in advance. And that alleviates a huge burden off your family, and you're actually going to be saving a lot of money. And also, we get a lot of people that they know it's going to be their responsibility. Maybe they have an aging parent. They won't talk about making arrangements, or in their family it's a difficult topic. It's understandable. But if you know it's going to be your responsibility, like when your mother or father passes away, make your life easier. You can put that in place for your parent ahead of time, so it's easier for yourself. We can also do a payment plan if it's ahead of time. If they were to pass away before that payment plan, in that circumstance, if the person passed away, the balance would be covered, but at least everything's in place. You're not having to make those decisions on top of losing someone. And we do see that, unfortunately, practically every day in our funeral homes. I've been there for a lot of families. They've just lost someone. They walked in and they're starting from scratch. They're like, and sometimes it's heartbreaking. They're like, we never talked about this in my family. I think maybe Dad would have wanted that, but I'm not sure. But I guess that's what I'm going to do because I can't ask him now. And that's pretty rough. And on top of just losing someone, maybe being in the hospital all night, having to look at caskets and think about timing and all these other things, it's pretty rough. So even if it's an imminent situation, do that ahead of time. So when the person does pass away, you're not having to do that. So it's just a phone call, come in and finalize, what day, but all the decisions have been made.
And it's good to have a reputable company that you can count on and not have to worry about it. There are plenty of companies out there that do the same work.
No one's going to deny we're the best at what we do. We've buried every president and first lady since Eisenhower. We have quite a large VIP group. We just took care of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, John Lewis, Kobe Bryant. It's just a few people recently that we've taken care of. No one does this better than us, but our main focus is everyday people and local communities. Our theme is we treat every family with respect, and we only do this once for each person. So we have 100% service guarantee. We make sure it's right.
They took care of all those guys, and they took care of my mom and dad. So you know what? I'm going to put them up there as well. Now, on the other flip side, some of the things that Wayne and I were talking about this morning, Wayne was here witnessing when we put the chef on that you were doing the board. And we were talking about different ideas of doing different things, like wine and pour, brought to you by Dignity, things of that nature. So you brought me this piece here, and I think that Vinny, do you have this piece up on your board? If not, bring it up. And this is a blood drive that you're doing. Yeah,
so we're doing that today at our location in Lake Worth. It's on the corner of 10th and Kirk Road. It's going on from 8 until 5. So they usually would have a candlelight service at the cemetery this time of year for all the families that have a loved one, buried at the cemetery. They're not able to do that this year because of COVID. So we're doing an alternative event at the cemetery. And it's basically, come and give blood, give a gift of life. And anyone who comes and donates blood, we've got a blood bus there. They're going to get a free fleece. They get a $10 gift card. Plus, there's a wellness checkup. So you get a COVID-19 antibody test. So it'll tell you if you've had COVID or not. Maybe you've been asymptomatic and you had it and didn't know.
Okay, hold on right there. Stop. Yeah. It doesn't tell you if you have it. It tells you if you had it.
If you had it already. So if you've got COVID-19 antibodies, it means you've already had it.
And if you go in there and you have it currently where you're doing blood.
No, there's a strict, if you've got a fever or you think you've been exposed to COVID or you think you've been around someone who has COVID, please do not come and get blood.
Please do not.
That's there.
Now let's go over this. You guys understand what a fever means, right?
Yeah.
Because people walk around with 100, 101, and they say that's acceptable. Have you seen this?
No, but I will say I know there's a different gender difference that women will go, like I've had 102 fever, but way before COVID, and I'm like still at work,
does that even make sense? I had 102 fever, but I always have 102 fever. Really? Your body
shouldn't always have 102.
You shouldn't have it,
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something going on.
Hot. Yeah. Some people run like 99 degrees or something.
And also, I like about this test, it tells you if you had it, asymptomatic, or you have.
Because maybe you had minor symptoms. You didn't actually go get a test.
But it doesn't mean that you can't get it again, correct?
No. Well, there's a lot we don't know. We think, what I've heard is if you have the antibodies, we think there's some immunity there for at least a while. But there's still a lot of unknowns,
you get a lot of stuff, cholesterol testing.
But, if you go give blood, we're going to, as part of that checkup that we can give with the blood you give, we can tell you if you've got the antibodies or not. So maybe you've had minor symptoms or maybe you're asymptomatic.
And that's huge because it's actually so hard to get an antibody test right now.
Yeah.
I've gone to like 3 different, because I get tested for my dad all the time, take care of him, and it is so hard to get them to the antibody
you can get
test.
Some blood.
There you go.
So if you've got time today, pop down to Lake Worth, like it's on the corner of 10th and Kirk. They're keeping social distancing, so they might have a little bit of wait, but you can just give blood. You're going to get some free things. They're going to tell you if you've got the antibodies already or not. They're also going to check your blood pressure, your temperature, your iron count, your pulse and cholesterol. So
I don't even have to go to the doctor this
exactly,
year.
it's
can a
free
diet-
just
can
by
a
giving.
diabetic give blood?
Sure.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't want to go there and they turn me around with no.
Yeah.
no I said, well, give me the fleece.
I mean,
out.
make
Yeah.
sure, like,
you
your
need to drink
sugar
some
levels
orange
are
juice or
good.
something
You're gonna
quickly.
pass out.
Thanks, thank you.
Yeah, you might
Thank
pass out.
No,
but yeah.
don't. I have seen someone pass out, and it was me. I passed out. I was very nervous my first time giving blood, and I didn't eat or drink anything, so my blood sugar was low, and I'm not diabetic, and I straight passed out. Middle of high school, football quarterback right next to me.
My brother did the same thing. Like, he was giving blood, and then he just literally passed out. Like, he was literally talking to me normally, and then he just, everything shut
Eat
down.
and drink and gain blood sugar.
he
up.
ate.
Don't
Yeah,
He
they
pass
usually give
out.
you a cookie and some
Yeah.
orange juice or something afterwards.
But I'm sure they take good care of you, and they're like, "Have you eaten?
Yeah.
Are you gonna pass out on
Yeah.
us?"
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You never passed out?
Oh no.
Oh no, not you.
I try not to give blood. It's only when my brother forces me to give blood.
You have
He's
never
like, you
given
don't
blood.
want to give blood. You don't want to give blood.
You have never given blood.
I can't.
I mean, I do give blood, but it's because of my brothers enticing me to do it.
When was the last time you gave blood?
See, I can't even
I
remember
know
the
because
last
you ain't
time.
never done it. Don't give me
Because
that.
I did do
You're
it
afraid
though.
of needles. Give me a break.
Even when I have a blood test, if I look, I pass out.
Really?
Or if I get a cut.
You're such a wuss.
Those needles are long though.
I had like a
Not long.
vampire for
Yeah,
like
they go right through your arm.
No,
It comes
I had
out of
a-
the other side.
I had like a
They
vampire.
peg you like this. They double up your arm.
No, I'm not
No, they
with
stick
that.
it in your ear and it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You know
not
where they
with
put
that.
it? I'm gonna tell you where they put it
Oh
off the end.
God.
And
That's what
they do wrong
What's the matter
counts,
with
and
you?
then, no, they surprise me with the counts. No, I'm not with it. I don't do needles.
I know
Not a
you
big-
don't do. I do know because
Yeah.
you told when I first met you. You
I don't
told
do
me that.
needles. No needle, no IV.
But
I
if
hate
you
IVs.
needed blood, think
yeah,
about
I'm gonna
it
have
this
to.
way.
Yeah,
Right, you're on the bed. The doctor says to you, we got to get him blood. No, I never gave.
Can I tell
You're
you?
not gonna give me any.
That's straight my dad though. My dad is so afraid of needles, and whenever he's in the hospital, like we have to do an IV, he's like, "No, just pull the plug. I don't want to do it anymore." I'm like, "You can do an IV." No, I don't want. Just no.
Isn't it
Straight
kind
my
of
father.
dangerous though when you do that kind of? You need the blood. You can need the blood.
Yes, we don't give him a choice. My father doesn't get a
He
choice.
gets IVs
Yes.
or bloods,
Yes.
transfusions.
No, not blood transfusion. When he used to go to the hospital, he would get IVs, and they'd have to take blood tests, and it'd be me and my mom being like, "You're doing it. You don't get a choice. Like, live."
Really cool. And also, you get involved in a lot of things. Do you have an upcoming event with bagels or anything? Because I know you do that.
So yeah, we've shifted to doing a lot of things virtually. So we've tried different seminars. Hooked up with Pamela Poloni, and we talked about estate planning. We've done veterans burial benefits seminars, other things about pre-planning. We're doing that quite often. We tried virtual bingo. We did that. That was quite fun. We had a lot of things and
Virtual bingo.
virtual bingo. Yeah. So
Bingo, and nothing happens.
You're muted the
No,
whole time.
they get their cards ahead of time. It's the online platform to do it. It's all the system kind of walks you through it, and we had prizes, and I delivered prizes to people's homes, or
Aw.
they met me at different places. And,
Really? And they let you in?
sometimes with a mask. Or just leave it on the porch and run.
That'd be kind of fun.
And we're looking at maybe doing some other things. I saw there was the art and pour.
Yeah.
Art and pour.
So
I'm very excited
one of
about
the
that.
senior facilities was doing that. It's like stay at home art and pour. So people sign up ahead of time, and the artist, you get in the mail. They were doing coasters and paint and a bottle of wine, and then they just join online to watch the artist, and they help teach you how to do that at home. And you can they're doing it actually. I think they did it they're doing it soon, maybe this week.
Maybe
You know
Jay could
something?
do something
I'm
like
gonna
that.
tell you what else we could do.
Oh.
Miss Bedazzle Queen.
There you go.
Queen of the Rhinestones.
We could
So
do.
if you've got some other ideas,
Pretty
some
things.
event, I love that idea. I thought maybe we could work with the chef, and maybe we could, do an at-home baking thing where we can send some ingredients to people in the mail, and then they join online, and we can watch the chef, and they can, work with them
Bedazzle.
at home while we're.
we have the chef make
so
how to
some
make
baking.
your own White Castles.
Oh my God.
Oh no! Stop.
Kosher Castle.
Yeah.
Kosher Castle. There is a kosher castle.
There's still White
Yeshiva
Castle in the
University,
freeze.
there was a kosher castle.
I don't know
No
what
castle.
that is.
There was. How do you make a kosher? I guess it wasn't real meat.
No castle.
No, you can use real meat. Just kosher meat,
And
no
a White
cheese.
Castle, but kosher castle? I
Kosher
don't know.
Castle, Yeshiva University, 186th Street in Manhattan. I lived there.
Oh, okay.
My
I'm
brother,
gonna see
may he
if it's
rest
still
in
there.
peace. We went there, and he says, "Look, a kosher castle." And
Was
we
it
went
burgers?
in. Yeah.
Huh?
It was an imitation White Castle wannabe.
Oh, I see.
But I love the idea that you're coming up with new concept, new ideas. You know, that's what Bang It Out is all about. 2021, we want to do different things.
Yeah.
We want to enjoy different things. And you don't have to run when you see Wayne coming. He's not the boogeyman. He's actually giving you bagels and things of that nature to talk about it. I mean, I never wanted to talk to you. I didn't even want to meet you. Did I ever tell you the story when my son says, "I want you to meet Wayne"? I said, "I ain't meeting that guy. That guy's the boogeyman." But you know something? After I went through what I went through with my parents, you're actually a bigger friend than I've ever anticipated.
Freddie
in my
Jr.
life.
contacted me. We met him through a Delray Beach Chamber event, and he's like, "Wayne, I want to talk to you because you know, if something happens to my dad, I know I'm going to be responsible. So
Yeah, he reminds me of
let's
that
let's
every
get
day.
a plan together." And then it's all about cremation, which obviously you don't want. So we've done another plan now.
You know, it changes people's perspective when you're
Wow.
laying in ICU.
There really is a kosher castle.
I told you.
I
You know,
can't believe it's
people
still
think I
there.
messed up. It's still there. She's looking it up to see if I was telling the truth.
No,
Yeah,
she was
fact-
telling
Wow.
the truth. I didn't know
Yes.
if they were still open.
Because,
and
yeah,
vintage.
Dawn,
we
if
have
you're
to-
watching this,
We have to fact check you. We have to.
We're so
You
used
know,
to
Dawn's
fake
here, she
news
would've been
these
like, Teddy,
days.
fact-
Don would have said the same.
Wow.
She would have questioned mark it kosher castle.
I used to eat there.
Hard pass.
I can't believe she believed. Wow. And it's still open?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in the same location. It was it was like at the very
At the end.
southern tip. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. You don't get to appreciate everything that you guys offer and do until you're sitting in ICU and you don't know what's going on around you, and you got every doctor in the world coming down to see you. You don't understand what's going on. And Freddie was there. And he was really, really alarmed. You can always tell when your kids are scared because they have a certain look in their eye. And that's what worried me. When I saw him, I wasn't worried at all until I saw him. And
Yeah.
I saw his, and then Gio, who never visits anybody in the hospital, and you should have seen Gio sort of stood away. He was like the wallpaper in the back. And I said, "Who's that?" That's his son Gio. He says, "What are you doing here?" He tells me. That's what Gio tells me. "What are you doing here?" I said, "I don't know." But
Well, I
until
think it's
then-
human nature. We don't think about it. We don't think about our own mortality. My dad died at 49. He was a police officer. He was attacked. He died from his injuries. We weren't prepared for that, and that was a huge blow. I was just out of college. Shit happens. You don't know. We do know the harsh truth is everybody on the planet dies. It's going to happen to all of us someday. Hopefully we're going to be old and healthy when it happens, but there's no guarantee that's going to be the case.
Never know.
So you've got a choice. You can either wait until something happens or about to happen. Someone's critically ill and take care of things then. Or you can plan ahead. We say it's the best gift you can give your family. By you putting your own arrangements in place and saying to your spouse or each other and your kids, saying, when the time comes, we've got it covered. You don't need to worry about it. This is who you call. That's just such a relief to everybody. And we say that's the best gift you can give your family, because that day is always going to be one of the worst days of your life when you lose your loved one. There's no way around it.
You know, the funny
But
thing
you can
is,
make that much better.
this is a benefit for the living. Everybody
Oh, yeah.
talks about you get to do this and you get to do that. If you're going to be at the reef, which
Yeah.
you could be at the reef if you want to
You
be
can
on
get
the
made
reef.
into a diamond.
You could be, your hair
Still
could be a
love that
diamond.
one. Yeah.
And you get the opportunity to decide what you want on that day for your family. And you've done that, Freddie.
I did, because they wanted to stick me by the pool and hold the ground upside down.
But not only your final disposition, but you can decide, yeah, I'm going to have a celebration of life. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to prepare that for my family so they don't have to worry about it, and we're going to have a party. So
I
you
wish
can
I
go ahead
had
and do
met
that, or you can just do the basics.
I want a
At
party.
least
That's what I want.
At least
Stick
that's
you in
covered.
charge of my
You can
party.
decide. You can decide.
Project X. I'm telling you.
Project.
That is your calling, is to run my
Party?
party.
Of course.
I tell Gio he has to have a party for me at least once a year.
Really?
That's the way it works. Take it or leave it. There is no giving back.
Oh, of
So I've been
course.
doing this for over a year now, Freddie, with you guys. I'm delighted to
My
be here.
condolences.
So I'm sure a lot of viewers, listeners have seen me before. If you haven't, explored information for yourself, I encourage you to do that sooner than later. Just give me a call. We can meet online. We can meet in person at your home or one of our locations. Just hear us out. It makes more sense to do it ahead of time than not. So we're just eager to give you the information, help you decide. We can, put together a plan that's right for you. Is what we do. So encourage you to do that. Again, 2020's almost over. I encourage you to maybe put this in place before the year's out. I do know that we usually have price increases in the new year. So again, when you put your arrangements in place, you're locking in that price. Those can never go up for you anywhere in our network in the future. So even if you do it decades in advance and you end up moving to California or somewhere else, the plan that you have in place, those prices will never go up for you, and they will be honored at any Dignity Memorial location anywhere in our network.
Now, is
So it's
anything
future-proof.
happening, before we go to break, anything happening out of the box for next year? And the reason I'm only asking you that, because every time I see you, you throw another curveball at me. I mean, this thing with the cafe, I really appreciate that. But anything on the deck that you can give us the inside track, anything that they're planning different for next year?
Well, I mean, we don't know how long the COVID restrictions are going to last. So we've had to maneuver a lot around that. We obviously have to monitor that on a monthly basis. So we're hoping things will continue to get back to normal, but it varies by state. So Florida, as you know, has been reluctant to clamp down
Close
again
everything.
and have another, closure of everything. We've always had to stay open. Obviously, we're essential service. So even in the peak of everything happening with COVID, we've been able to, bury people, take care of things, even ship to other states. And we've dealt with numerous people who have had COVID and died of COVID. I've dealt with that myself, met with on the phone, helping families. I'll never forget, a woman, 48-year-old, calling me from the emergency room saying, they're telling me my husband's going to die of COVID today. Can you help me make my arrangements? Only 48 years old. I've met a lot of families who have lost a loved one to COVID, meeting them with masks and things. They've been exposed. We're dangerous. One of our funeral directors died of COVID. She got that likely from one of our families. So I've seen it firsthand. We're praying that this is going to be over soon, but the vaccine's out, but it's going to be a while. So, we have to continue monitoring that and just rolling with the punches and trying to provide the services that we can for families. One good thing that's come out of this is the use of technology and the flexibility there. So there was just a service at our funeral home in Delray Beach. I was there yesterday. Seems to be the norm now, where we're broadcasting on Facebook Live or Zoom or the service because people can't travel, come down for services. So I think moving forward, when COVID's old hat, it's gone. I think that's going to remain where our services are going to be always broadcast now. It's very convenient. People don't have to travel. Don't feel obliged to travel from another state. The urgency to get down for a service and things, it's going to be broadcast. They can join online. I think is something positive. Certainly, we've learned. So that's going to be continually developed.
That's
and
an
that's gotten
interesting
a lot more
concept.
strict.
Yeah.
A social media funeral.
Yeah, it's a norm now.
Especially people live in other countries. If
Yeah.
Yeah, our families have raved about that. It was like, wow, we never expected that, and it's been great. And they've said they've had people able to, join virtually the services that never would have been able to travel even if without COVID. So that's broadened attendance. So I think we're moving in that direction a lot more, doing a lot of virtual things forever. And I
there's
think
always a little bit of a silver lining on
Yeah.
every dark cloud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool. And wait, give people a phone number or an email, something how they can reach you.
Yeah, you guys can contact me anytime. My cell number is 561-654-9000. Give me a text, give me a call. My email is just my name, Wayne Henry, WAYNE.HENRY, Wayne Henry at dignitymemorial.com. Happy to provide information to you and your family anytime. You need the services, and I just encourage you to, get that information. Consider putting your pre-arrangements in place through the partnership with Brooklyn Café and Dignity. Any viewer has access to those dedicated discounts for any pre-need or at-need. So even if you're listening and someone in your family, heaven forbid, passes away unexpectedly, give me a call. I can put you in touch with one of our locations, and you're going to get a discount for even an at-need service, which is unheard of, to get a discount when someone's actually passed away, apart from this benefit program. Also, if you're a business, you can get this. You can sign up for this benefit program for your own business, and that gives you access. All of your employees, their family members, access to those same benefits and discounts. And depending on the type of business, it can also be extended to your customers and your clients.
And that's cool because you can use that as a perk.
Yeah.
To hire somebody. You hire somebody to work for you. You're going to be paying them.
Yeah.
You can say, here's a perk. As part of
like Pamela Polani, she signed up, so all of her clients have access to these discounts, and that's a perk that she's able to give to her clients, saying, she's helping them put their estate plan in place. And she goes, getting your funeral arrangements in place is a big part of that. Please call Wayne, and I've got a discount I can give to you.
And it's really cool because at the radio station, we have now our own 2 lines of video and podcasts. At the WNN Beasley, if you download WNN Beasley Radio, you will find on their website us. You'll find AMP. You'll find all the shows we do. Now that I have this, I'm going to put a commercial on. I'm going to do what Dignity does at 6:30 in the morning. I'm going to put it on the radio so people know that if you listen to the cafe and you say hello, you too can have. Again, it's all about giving something back, and that makes me feel like we're giving you an opportunity to have something back. It's not costing you anything, just being part of the family and taking care of need. Hopefully you never have to use it, but when you do, it's a good thing to know that you're there. So,
well, you will need to use it eventually.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to say that because it makes everybody sad.
I mean, I hate
yes,
to say
eventually
it, but,
it happens. But
you got a choice.
Preparing is the best thing you can do, so that you don't need to do it today, but you're prepared for tomorrow.
And your family doesn't need to do it after they've just had one of the worst tragedies.
That's right. Take a little edge off your kids. Trust me. They can sure as hell use it right about now. All right, I want to take a commercial break. Vinny, make sure that you get Slick's piece in there to lead us off. I want to thank Wayne for being here. We're going to hook you up because you're in your chair.
And if you're anyone listening, if you've got time today, go to Lake Worth, give blood, and get all those freebies. See if you've had COVID yet or not. See if you've got the antibodies. So it's worth doing it. It's they're doing that until 5 o'clock. So head on over there if you can.
So it's open right now?
I really appreciate it. Yes.
Oh, it's open right now?
It's open today.
Thank you to
And I'm
anyone
thinking,
listening.
It's only today.
You know
It's
what I was
only
thinking?
today.
Say, when is December 4th?
And I know
Next
that
week?
they're, because of COVID and the lockdown, I know that the blood banks are really hurting for blood.
They need it.
They
Yeah.
need
It
it
is
badly. So if you at all can, please head over to Lake Worth, get blood. We really appreciate it, and we're happy to give you those free things. And then who knows? Maybe you had COVID already and don't know it.
I
It'd
know.
be good.
Wouldn't you
It would be
feel
good to
great
find out.
knowing that? You would say, wow,
That'd be nice.
really?
No.
Where the hell that happened? All right, we're going to be right back. I don't know what's up next because I have to talk to Dawn. She's the one that sets all this up. But we'll
I've
find
been
out.
communicating with her.
And the trivia game?
Yes.
We have a trivia game.
We do. We have
Trivia
Jay
game.
Murray on, and we're going to do a virtual trivia
All
game.
right, so when we come back, we'll have some more fun.
Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
We are on fire. So let's spread your business like a wildfire. Spotlight your business, ideas, and events through our Brooklyn Café TV channel on Amazon Fire. Contact us at 888-224-5422 for more information. Let the whole town, even the whole country, know your message with a click of a button. Together, we ignite.
Introducing Black Tie Liquors, your one-stop shop for wine and spirit needs. Whether you're looking for an ice-cold pack of summer brews or just to grab your favorite bottle of Scotch whiskey, Black Tie Liquors has you covered. Come choose from a wide selection of beers, wines, spirits, or liqueurs. Or if you're in the mood, feel free to grab one of our fresh cigars. Stop by Black Tie Liquors today, located on 5970 South Jog Road, Lake Worth, Florida. Or give them a call at 561-968-0988.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Hello.
Why are there crickets? Why is he doing crickets?
I don't really understand the crickets.
Okay, is the trivia guy on? I don't know what the setup is.
Wilma McAwesome on Facebook is our trivia. We're doing a virtual, I believe that's how you pronounce it. But McAwesome, he's going to come on and do a virtual trivia thing with us. That's what Dawn texted me, and that's all the information I have.
Well, you got more than me.
That's it.
Now, this morning,
now we share it.
This morning we didn't do a morning show because
Yes.
Dawn wasn't feeling well, and we had a whole bunch of other things in here. We're still
Yeah.
catching him, and Gio wants to know when he can do that room. But I want to congratulate our contract for the Brooklyn Cafe has been renewed from Ant Media for another year. You see, one of the things you guys don't understand is that every show goes through a process. And there are shows that are removed and shows that are brought back and changed and what have you. Like the chef was an idea that was hatched and agreed upon and everything else. But just like everybody else, the cafe needs to go through the same process.
Yeah.
So
guess he's not getting canceled.
we're not getting canceled.
We
So
get to stay.
I thought it was kind of fun. But Ant Media, except for, now I don't know about Slick Speaks if we're keeping it, but let me see how much. Let's see how quickly. Let's see how quickly. Don't make him so. What are you doing?
I just watched half of the bottle disappear to one cup.
It was look, this is where the bottle was, guys.
And then one cup.
I just wanted.
I know the
Wayne to
camera
taste
can't
it.
see that, but it was a lot.
All right, Vinny, do we have the
camera's
trivia
not
person on?
Slick, the camera's not on.
Not on, you said?
No, the camera's not on. The trivia person is on, correct? His audio's off. Jay, turn on your audio so we can hear you.
Hello there. How are you?
He's there.
Hello,
He's
here he
Bring him
is.
over.
There you go.
Awesome.
Sorry about my camera. Apparently, I downloaded an app that won't let me turn my camera on.
Oh, that's always fun.
Wow, this is a trivia and a half. Do you know who I am? Trivia.
It's a mystery, man.
There you go. Guess the famous celebrity behind the sexy voice.
Excellent.
Perfect. Do you want me to turn the speaker up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go turn the speaker up.
You
so
didn't hear it
Freddie can
either.
you.
Separated
No, I
from
can
the-
hear him.
No, separated from this.
Oh, yeah.
And how are you today?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys doing? Thank you for having me on.
I'm sorry that Dawn wasn't. He got it. I'm sorry that Dawn wasn't here to meet you. She's not. She's feeling a little bit under the weather. Do you know that this is maybe the first time I'm gonna say that Dawn is not on set with me, and that she must be really sick.
Yeah, it's been a very long time.
In 5 years. In 5 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
All
I
right,
hope
so-
someday I have a chance to meet her.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
All right. My real name is Jay Murray, but my stage name is Wilma Mick Awesome. I was named after the hurricane, and because I'm Scottish and I'm awesome, Mick Awesome was the theological last name for my stage name.
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I know, right?
Mick Awesome.
I do virtual trivia challenge events now. I used to before the COVID. I used to be live trivia guy, and I was at the Dubliner in Boca Raton for 13 years, and Brass Tap in Boca for 6 years, and I did private events.
I used to love doing trivia at the Dubliner, so I'm sure I've been to
So-
one of your events.
I'm that guy. I'm the short, little, pudgy, funny guy.
Oh, this is going to be
That's-
great.
Whoa, wait a minute. Do you know Linda's daughter,
No,
Sarah?
I know of her.
And you
I
know
don't
Frank? What? At the Dubliner, they used to win the trivia every Saturday night. Her
It
and
was Tuesday night.
I
was
gonna
it
say, I don't
Tuesday
think.
night?
It was, yeah, trust me, I was there. It was Tuesday night.
I'm gonna text them because I know
should. I
that
think
they
by
were
the
there
end-
every night. Every time they did this at the Dubliner, and they used to be so happy they were like champions or something.
I can almost promise you by the time trivia ended, I had no idea where I was.
Oh, yeah, no, me too. Me too. I was the
Yeah,
same
exactly.
way.
Always the best time, though.
So he was that guy.
He was that guy.
I'm that guy.
Small
I am.
world.
I know, right? Well, it's broken.
It's true. Small Boca bubble.
It's true.
So now, because of the COVID, I had to go online, and I'm doing virtual trivia challenge events, and it's turning out quite amazing, to be honest with you. I do a steady gig every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Subculture, who owns the Dubliner, has been our sponsor for the past year, and we give away $25 Subculture gift cards every single Wednesday night to a random player, so that everybody has a chance to win.
Nice.
Keyword is random.
I also do birthday parties. I've done happy hours.
Ooh.
I've
that
done
could be
business
fun for a
team
happy
building, fundraising. In fact, a year ago, I even did a Halloween wedding trivia night. I married a couple after trivia on Halloween night. Now, that was live, and that was at the Brass Tap. And
That
it was
sounds
weird,
wild.
but it was a hell of a great time.
A Halloween wedding. How
Was
can
it
you
like
forget?
Halloween themed
Halloween
trivia?
wedding. Yep. We
That's
did trivia.
amazing.
Then because I'm an ordained reverend, so on top
Oh.
of everything else. Yep.
That's
Yep.
everything.
And I'm a school teacher. I don't know if Dawn told you this, but
No.
my real actual job is I'm an 8th grade middle school teacher.
God bless you. I remember how I was in 8th grade. God bless you.
I always say 8th grade's where they go from 13 to jackass.
There you go.
Yeah.
I apologize to all
But I've
my
been at the
8th
same
grade
school
teachers.
for 16 years.
You know, I never
That's
took the
awesome.
8th grade.
What do you mean you never took 8th
I went from
grade?
7 to the 9th.
So you just went straight from 13 up.
They
Just
skipped
skipped
me.
it.
Yeah, they skipped me.
Well, there you go. Either they really wanted you out or you were really
They
smart.
probably did.
They're like,
yeah.
just get him out of here.
Well, it couldn't be that I was
He's
smart,
fine.
so I must have. They really wanted me out of the
They
school.
wanted you
And I
out.
took ninth grade in junior high school.
You're a troublemaker.
So when I went to high school, I was already in the second year when I got it there, and I was the youngest, junior, sophomore. And when I went to college, I was 2 years young. It was ridiculous. My parents told me don't do it, and I did it anyway.
And here you are.
It's kind of scary. All right,
So where
let's
did you
do-
go to college?
Let's do this.
Let's do some trivia.
Yes.
Trivia.
All right.
All right, so how does this work? What are the rules?
Basically, you have your forms, your sheets in front of you, right?
Yes.
We have paper.
It goes on the honor program. There you go, a little pad of paper there. Goes on the honor program.
Mm-hmm.
There are
No,
10
don't-
questions per round.
I cheat all the time, but okay.
I'm gonna have to do
I
this
gotta
when I
look at
write it.
people's papers.
See, please remember, I teach 8th grade, so I can see a cheater from about 100 yards.
Wow.
Slick, do you want to go get
Yeah.
paper and pads if you and Wayne and
I'll
Vinny
give
want
you
to
a
play?
paper if you need to get a
You
pen.
got it?
Oh, you have a
Oh, he's
notepad.
on his phone.
Oh, he's very millennial.
Technical.
Man,
Millennial. Okay.
you know?
The trivia is general knowledge, so there's a huge variety of different questions.
Okay. Hopefully.
All right, all right.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yes.
And by the way, I do have prizes, but unfortunately the camera's not working, so I can't show you what they are.
There's a really nice description.
Yeah, sure. We'll take a hint.
I know. I'll let you know what you won, though. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Question number 1. Don't blurt out the answer. Write them down. And remember, if you think one of my answers is wrong, you're wrong.
Sounds just
All
like
right,
a
here we
teacher.
go. I know, right? It's a hell of a good time. Here we go. Question number 1. The cities of Buffalo and Cleveland are located on which of the Great Lakes?
Oh, I'm already out.
The cities of Buffalo, New York, and Cleveland, Ohio, are located on which of the Great Lakes? You have 5 to choose from. Actually, there's 6 Great Lakes, but nobody counts Lake St. Clair.
You
There's
can't
Lake
miss
St.
this.
Clair. I literally may.
Just name a lake. There's 5 of them.
I know the 5. I just don't know which is which.
There's literally only 5.
Yeah, it's right there. Sit there.
Are you guys ready for number 2?
Yes.
Ready.
People magazine just released their 2020 Sexiest Man Alive edition. Who is People magazine's sexiest man alive for this year?
That's me. Guys.
I came in 3rd place.
Yeah, I know. I came in first. Like a hard.
Oh, it's just
it's
straight
hard
Slick.
first,
You
yeah.
just
You're not
came-
supposed to blurt out your answer, Slick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cheating.
Who is People magazine's sexiest man alive?
I think I
Interesting.
know this.
Okay.
He was a Marvel character. Yeah,
He
so-
was
Oh,
a Marvel
okay.
character.
Wait.
Yeah, he was in the Marvel
yeah.
comics. Yep.
Not who I thought it was.
Aww.
All right, here we go. Number 3. It's a sports question.
Oh God.
NFL quarterback Tom Brady played his college football at what university?
You
You know, he was
so much better
drafted
at
in
this
the
when I was
6th
drunk.
round. NFL quarterback Tom Brady played his college football at what university? It's up north.
You don't know this?
I don't know anything about Tom Brady.
You know this? Slick, you know this?
Oh, I think I do. I think I got it.
I have no idea.
I think I do. The Tom
I got
Brady
something.
man. I got it.
Y'all ready for number 4? It's an alcohol question.
I can do this one.
A classic martini cocktail is made with what 2 alcohols? A classic martini cocktail. We're talking the original, the classic martini cocktail is made with what 2 alcohols?
We just had that on the show the other day.
Yes, that one. That's probably the only one we're gonna get right.
This is the easy round, by the way.
This is the easy round. This is the easy round. Oh God.
Question number
8th grade
5.
wouldn't know that one.
It's number 5 is a current events TV question. Baby Yoda's real name was revealed last week on The Mandalorian. What is Baby Yoda's real name?
Oh, God,
From
I'm
Star
not caught
Wars?
up. Yeah.
Baby Yoda?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Star
the new
Wars.
Papa Yoda.
Mandalorian show. Papa Yoda!
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda's
I thought
real
Baby Yoda
name
was
was
his
revealed last
name,
week.
right?
No, it was.
Mandalorian? What is Baby Yoda's real name?
I think I got it. I think I got
By the way, you do get points for unusual answers.
it.
Oh, there you go. Now you got 2 points.
This should be fun.
This is gonna be good.
Number six. Which comedian and reality show judge was the voice of Gizmo in the movie Gremlins? Which comedian and reality show judge was the voice of Gizmo on the movie Gremlins? He is currently a reality show judge on a competition TV show.
Oh, I think I know who it is, and I don't know his name.
He had a stand-up career for years. He did TV shows like Saying Elsewhere, and I can't tell you the other one because I would totally give it away.
Nobody knows this.
I don't want St. John's
See,
Word.
yeah, see? He's good. That one got me. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's the one that got you.
Question mark.
Yeah, all the
Everything
other
else-
ones you got.
everything
Yeah.
else aces, that one got me. 90% still in there.
All right, number 7. Blue Mountain is the highest peak on what Caribbean island nation? Blue Mountain is the highest peak on what Caribbean island nation? In fact, they make Blue Mountain coffee off of the coffee beans
I
they
got
find on the mountain.
Okay, I got it.
You got
Blue
it?
Mountain
Yeah, I got
is
it.
the highest
Hell
peak.
out of you. You
I
don't
got
know
it.
no country stuff. man.
On which
got it.
Caribbean island nation?
We'll see who has the
So it's a Caribbean
90%.
island, and it's its own nation.
I hope if I just keep drinking this coquito, I'll start.
It won't make a difference.
I'll start photosynthesizing the answers.
Y'all ready for number 8?
Easy.
Ready.
It's a
Scared.
literature question. It's an 1800s literature question. Good luck.
Oh no.
First published in 1886, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is a graphic novel, a gothic novel, by what Scottish author? This author also wrote Treasure Island. First published in 1886, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is a gothic novel by which Scottish author? He also wrote Treasure Island. He's got 3 names, by the way. He goes by his first, middle, and last name.
That's what I'm saying.
There's the crickets. There you go.
You're supposed to be, you're not smarter than a 5th grader. This
Yeah.
This is like hard stuff.
This is
You know,
like
Dawn would get all these right.
I'm
You do
telling
know
you.
that, right?
Yeah.
She's probably
Yeah.
sitting home laughing, saying, I
This
got
is
all
Jeopardy
your
for
answers.
Dawn.
How stupid are you guys?
That's why she booked me.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's right. She
Here we
always
go,
says
number
good.
9.
Yes.
It's an Al Roker question. Al Roker is the weatherman for what morning TV show?
oh,
Al Roker
Why do you know that?
is the
Slick?
weatherman for what morning TV show?
I know it because I just watched him this morning.
yeah,
See, there you go.
easy man.
I got one. I thought you were going to ask if he was friends with Mr. Butterman.
I thought you were gonna ask if he was a robot. That's a real thing. People think Al Roker's a robot.
He should be.
He's
He lost a lot
not.
of
He's
weight.
married with kids. And here we go. Number 10, a French question. If I was in France and I saw a baleen swimming in the Atlantic Ocean, what ocean creature would I have just seen? Baleen, B-A-L-E-I-N-E. If I was in France
Let me
and
see.
I saw a baleen in the Atlantic Ocean,
Is this
which
Steve-O in the
ocean creature would I have just seen? Baleen, B-A-L-E-I-N-E. And that brings you to the end of round 1.
All right,
Oh,
so hold on one
God.
second. Hold on. We're going to take a commercial break, and then we'll go through these because I got to have a drink or something because my
I
head
need
is
a
spinning.
refill on my drink.
And I want to call Dawn to find out how many of these she answered. I'm sort of curious.
I can have her call
Text
into
her.
the studio.
So, Vinny, let's take a commercial break. Don't go away. We'll be right back. We'll go over these answers and give me a chance to meet with Steve-O. And we'll go from there.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting Café to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
AskDearAbby.com. Dear Abby is a life coaching company that was founded by Abby Awotasu. At Dear Abby, we believe in empowering single women and men to unapologetically own their identities and grow in self-love. We know that before you find true, meaningful, lasting love, you must first love and fully embrace your unique self, flaws and all. Contact us today at AskDearAbby.com for your personalized coaching session that will get you on the path to ultimately finding your soulmate. And follow Dear Abby on social media at AskDearAbby on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
It's Green and Alley Fun, Kids and Capes. Tune in Saturday mornings on the Brooklyn Café Kids Television Network at 10 o'clock, where we share fun and ideas. And remember, peace, love, and kindness.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Hello.
All right, so we're back. Did Dawn answer you? Because she don't answer me.
She didn't answer me yet. Oh, she did answer me.
Yeah, that's good. That's good?
She did answer me.
She
Don't
answered
call
you?
in. Yeah.
She told you the answers?
No. I told her she should call in.
Yeah, Dawn, you should call in to find out where your answers are. Uh-oh.
What?
Gubba seems to be answering all over the place.
Go, but don't cheat.
Steve. This is right up Steve's alley. All right, so let's get into the answers. Let's start. Now, how do you answer this?
No, we have
thing?
another round, don't we?
Oh, we do the second round
Yeah,
first?
I got 2 rounds if you guys would like, but I'm going to give you the answers to this round first. You're going to grade yourself, and whoever gets the highest score gets a warm pat on the back.
Aww.
I know, right? Because hugs aren't allowed.
All right, what do you got? What's the first answer?
All right, the first answer is Lake Erie.
I was really going to put that one too, and I was like, no.
I put Lake Michigan.
I put Lake Superior.
No.
Is there a Lake Michigan?
Did you know that, did you guys know that Michigan actually has more lighthouses than any other state in the United States?
I did not know that. I guess it makes sense
Because
because it's such a weird outline.
Right, they touch 4 different Great Lakes. Michigan does. Yep. It also has more coastline than any other state. Anyway, moving on. See, I get hired to know stuff like this. I get paychecks to know Michigan has lighthouses. Number 2, who's the People magazine's sexiest man alive? Michael B. Jordan.
Wow.
Mike Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan. He was the bad guy in Black Panther.
Oh, yeah.
He was
died.
also in a...
He what?
No, the lead character, Chadwick Boseman, died.
Oh, the leak. Well, I know somebody.
I didn't even know he was
Yeah,
that
Michael
actor.
B. Jordan.
You know who I had? Dr. Fucci.
I think Fauci should have been the sexiest man alive because intelligence is sexy.
Oh no.
He was an Avenger. So
I thought it was
Thor.
Chris Evans.
I put Thor. I thought
Chris
Thor.
Evans is my
Chris
sexiest
Hemsworth.
man
I thought
alive.
he was just one of those Smurfs or something.
So Chris Evans was sexiest man alive 4 years ago.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of right.
You
I
kind of
was right 4 years ago.
You're a little late to the game.
Yeah.
Number
All right, number
three,
three.
NFL quarterback Tom
Oh,
Brady
Dante.
played his college ball at University
One
of
is
Michigan.
everywhere.
University of Michigan.
I have Virginia.
I had Boston University.
Hey, Dawn, you're on?
You have wrong answers.
I'm on.
Belichick University. I think that was
Belichick is not a
I had
university. That's a
Belichick
coach.
University.
Hey, Dawn, did you get any of these three right?
I got the martini one right, except my favorite way is, it's just vodka straight, hold the vermouth, icy cold.
First of all, we haven't even gotten there. That's number 4.
Yeah, we haven't
So,
gotten
so
that.
take
Number
more
4
meds.
is
Did you get the lake?
the
More
two
meds.
cocktails. The two alcohols.
I knew
in
it
the
was not
martini
Lake
are gin
Okeechobee,
and
no, I did
vermouth.
not even know there were
Gin
6
and
straight
vermouth.
lakes.
Gin and remove. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. I got it.
I got one.
Every drunk in this house got one.
Baby Yoda's real name is Grogu. Grogu.
I got the
Grogu.
first letter right.
I said
That's
Steve-O
all.
because he was here.
I said UD.
I thought it was Yodi.
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 No, a yodel is what you eat.
I thought it was Yodi.
Dawn, did you get
Isn't
that one
Yogi,
right?
What's
Garfield's
his name,
cat?
Baby Yoda?
Grogu.
Grogu.
Really?
That's honestly such a cute name
Yeah.
for Baby Yoda, though.
It is, isn't it?
I like that.
Number 6, which
Grogu.
comedian and reality show judge was the voice of Gizmo in the movie Gremlins? Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel, yes. I got that
Oh,
one.
you got that one?
I got
I
that one.
did not know that.
I had Wayne Henry.
I had the guy from The Hangover who's the judge on The Voice, whose name I can't remember.
That's who I thought it was Simon.
No, not Simon.
Simon Garfunkel. Simon?
No, Howie Mandel is on America's Got Talent.
Yes.
Number 7, the Blue Mountain is the highest peak in Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yeah. I got that
That
one.
was sugar. I had Cuba.
I think
That's
Wayne's gonna
one
win.
mountain. That's it.
You had
I
Jamaica?
had Jamaica, Blue Mountain. Jamaica.
No wonder why you got that one right. You're from that neck of the woods.
I'm from Haiti, but
Equally
neck of the
offensive, I keep
woods.
telling you guys.
I was about to say, I was like equally offensive to
Neck
everyone.
of the woods, Jamaica, Haiti,
and
you know.
Jamaica are two totally
Caribbean,
different.
Caribbean. You're right.
There you
We
go.
just make
All
Jamaica.
water's
Yeah.
wet.
Number 8.
Haiti's French,
Wow,
Jamaicans,
wow.
English.
Wow.
All water's wet.
Wow. Moving on.
Wow, number 8, I'll just move on here. First published in 1886, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was written by Robert Louis Stevenson.
I feel like Wayne's cheating. There's
Why
no
don't
he
you
got
look it
that
up?
many
Wayne
right.
got it. Wayne got it right.
Robert Louis Stevenson.
You got it right.
Yeah, Robert Louis Stevenson also
Hey,
wrote
Teddy, your
Treasure
grandma
Island.
got it right too.
Oh, go Bubby.
I had
got it
William
right.
Shakespeare.
I had Wilma
Number
McAuliffe.
9. Number 9, Al Roker is the weatherman for what morning TV show?
Good Morning
The Today
America.
Show on NBC.
What is
Good
it?
morning, America.
No, this is
I'm watching the
The
wrong
Today
show.
Show on NBC.
I had Good Morning America too.
It wasn't-
We're watching the wrong
I
show.
thought it was Good Morning America.
Apparently nobody knows who Al Roker is.
I know who he is, but what show is he on?
He's on the
No,
Today
he's
Show.
on the Today Show with NBC.
I put Good Morning America.
I put Good Morning
I don't even know what the hell I'm watching.
Too.
You put it too? We got the same answer all wrong. Holy
And number 10, if I was in France and I saw a baleine in the Atlantic Ocean, what ocean creature have I seen? What do you think? Take a guess.
I said
Whale.
dolphin.
It is a whale. It is
Wayne's
a whale.
cheating. There's no way.
Baleen are whales.
Educated guess.
In fact, there's a type of whale called a baleen whale, which has the strainer instead of teeth.
Oh.
I didn't hear the word animal.
What did you put?
I put mermaid. I didn't hear the word animal. I thought what was swimming. I was gonna put junk.
You put mermaid?
I didn't hear the word animal. Did you hear the word animal?
I didn't say animal.
Everybody heard
ocean
animal.
creature.
You heard mermaid.
Ocean creature.
Mermaid.
I was gonna put slick.
A technical difficulties,
It's
guys.
slick.
Technical difficulties. Mermaid.
Oh,
I put mermaid. I didn't know. I thought he said mythical.
Where did you hear?
Which ocean creature would you have seen?
Ocean creature, mythical creature.
That's what happens when you have coquito at 12 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, what's in those blue cups you got there?
This is Merlin. No, this is the mythical. Holy, this is a cup of ice.
This was
Look at this.
coquito.
This is a cup of
That
ice.
is a cup of ice.
You're supposed to put 1 cube. You have 15 cubes in this cup.
I got the heavy pour.
You need
We have-
ice? I got enough ice for a month.
I got a cup
Is it
of Gubba
gin
Gold.
and vermouth?
That's for refill.
No, I'm
You can't
good.
refill before you have to drink.
I just touched the drink. This is like a glass of ice. Okay. All right, so let's go to round 2.
I'm ready for
Does
round
Wait a
two.
minute. Does it get harder?
This is the easy round, you said.
That was an easy round.
How many points did you guys get?
One.
I got 5.
Wayne has how many points?
I got 5.
You didn't get 5.
I got 5.
You got half of them right?
Yeah.
Wow. Dawn, how many you got?
I don't think I got any of them, but I like your mermaid answer.
What did you like?
She said she doesn't think she got any of them, but she likes your mermaid answer.
Oh. Well, we got 1 right. We got
the martini one
gin.
right. Yeah.
So Wayne's ahead.
Yeah, that's the
5
only
to
one.
everybody got 1. Slick got 2 because he got Blue Mountain.
Yeah.
All right.
I
I'm
want
ready.
to tell you a little bit. If you guys got a minute, I'd love to tell you just a little tiny bit about me. You guys are laughing and you're having fun, and I combine all of my experiences into this trivia show. It's not just a trivia night; it's an actual trivia show. I was an improv actor for 11 years, touring the country. Then I got married, and I had to get a real job, so I became a middle school teacher. But I add, my history background, my improv, my comedian background, and as our host there knows, I make it a hell of a really good time. And I am up for hire, and if anybody would like to, there is a fee, and they can contact me through my Facebook page, which is Virtual Trivia Challenge Events. And we'll talk, we'll negotiate. But it really is a fun time, as you guys can see.
Definitely.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially.
All right, here we go. Don't
All right, here
forget,
we go.
cell phones are forbidden. All right, question number 1 of round number 2. Here we go. It's a math question, and I apologize for that. How many hours are there in a leap year? How many hours are in a leap year? It's very simple multiplication. How many hours are in a leap year?
Assumes we could even figure out how many hours were in a non-leap
Regular
year.
year.
Yeah, I'm like, how many hours are in a week?
Year, that's what I'm figuring.
Yeah. It's one simple multiplication question.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. You can use your phone calculator. That's
Oh,
fine.
good.
You have
Oh,
to- You have
okay.
to. Well, what do you think? You're going to do this by EF? Oh,
I was
let
like,
me
I gotta
count-
do this in my head. I
Let me
didn't
count this
pass
with my
that.
toes.
I barely passed algebra. There is no way.
I took algebra for the college student 3 times at PVCC.
That's literally probably still better than
Yeah.
me. You can still probably do math better than me. Matt, there's a reason I was a
No.
theater major.
No, I almost was, but I became a history major.
There you go.
Okay. Number 2, The Candyman, I Want It Now, and Pure Imagination are featured songs in what 1971 movie? The movie is
Really like
based
that
on a
one.
1964 children's book. The Candyman, I Want It Now, and Pure Imagination were featured songs in which 1971 movie? The movie is based on a 1964 children's book.
I think I actually got that one.
I never saw it, but I think I know which one it is.
The new version that came out a couple of years ago was horrible.
I think I got it even more now.
You know which one I'm talking about?
I think so. I hope so. Otherwise, there's a lot of bad movies that came out recently.
Yeah, well, not starring Johnny Depp. All right, here we go. Number 3. Here's something every 7th grader is taught. The United States House of Representatives has how many members? The United States House of Representatives
Wayne knows that one.
has how many members?
You know that?
It was
Wayne knows it, I'm
established as a
sure.
permanent number in 1955 when Alaska and Hawaii became states.
See, I wouldn't know. That's a hard pass.
Now, I'm not quite sure if Freddie skipped 7th grade or not, but
No, but I think I got that one.
yeah, all right,
That's
all
the
right.
grade that Freddie skipped.
That was a political science major. I better know that one. Watch me get
Yeah, I
it.
hope so.
I think I got it right.
Number four. Which U.S. president of the 20th century, so that's the 1900s, graduated high school in 1901, but never went to college? Instead, he served as a captain in World War I. Which U.S. president of the 20th century graduated high school in 1901, but never went to college? Instead, he joined the military. He became a captain during World War I.
Oh, I'll just say, I got him. I got it.
He was at the Battle of Argonne Forest, if that helps.
I got it.
I
No,
wish
it
I
does
paid more
not.
attention in 8th grade now.
Who was the president of World War One?
That president.
I know like 8
Nah, he was-
presidents off the top of my head.
That president.
He was
Let's
president
go to the
after World
Animaniacs
War I
song.
because he
Wasn't
served
Obama.
in World War I.
It's
Process of
Obama.
elimination.
It's Obama.
Mr. Richard Nixon. No. Okay.
Are you ready? It's a literature question. Written by Mary Shelley in 1818. What book of hers was originally called The Modern Prometheus?
I think I.
Written by Mary Shelley in 1818. What book of hers was originally called The Modern Prometheus?
I think I actually know that one.
Wow. This is a sad game for me.
Are you even writing them down? Like, are you just?
I'm putting question marks for everyone I don't know.
Do you want to talk into your mic or just?
Oh, I'm putting question marks for everyone I don't know.
Oh,
I'm trying
good.
to go back to it. It's a sad
So you're
game
up
for
to
me.
5 question marks?
I only know one
No,
book
I
she
put
wrote.
3 question marks for the ones I don't know.
You know
Because
that
I'm
person
still
wrote a
thinking
book?
about it, but I'm undecided.
Wow.
But I
Halfway
think
through.
my
Number
answer is
6,
going to be
number
your
6.
answer at the end of the day.
Number 6 is an animal question. An animal known as a comma, C-A-M-A, is a mixed breed hybrid of what other 2 animals? There have only ever been 5 in existence, and the 2 that are alive are males. So that pretty much ends the commas. The animal known as a comma, C-A-M-A, is a mixed breed hybrid of what other 2 animals? There's only ever been 5 in existence, and the only 2 alive are males. So good luck making another comma.
Have you ever heard of that animal?
No.
I think I married it.
Wow.
Which time?
Wow.
They can be quite large and fluffy.
That's something.
The 2 animals that
Maybe
make up
Vinny
a
knows
comma.
that one.
Yeah, Vinny knows that one.
Benny knows it.
I'm guessing.
All right, here we go. You guys are doing good. I'm very proud of you. You look exhausted, though.
My brain hurts.
My ears hurt.
Number 7, at a height
Yeah,
of
Freddie, how you doing with all this?
2,700. At a height of 2,717 feet tall, 163 floors, the tallest building in the world is called Burj Khalifa and is located in which Middle East city?
Easy.
Middle East what?
At a height of
City.
2,717 feet tall, 163 floors. The tallest building in the world is called Burj Khalifa.
Oh, I know
and
where
is
that
located
is.
in what city in the Middle
what
East?
city is in, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Easy. If you don't get that, I'm not looking at you for the rest of the day.
Damn.
Don't say that because I might not get it.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm not looking at two people for the rest. I'm just easy.
All right. Here we go. Number eight. It's a not a literature. It's a English language arts question. The words and, but, and or are what parts of speech? The words and, but, and or are what parts of speech? Like nouns, verbs, adjectives.
I'm like, look at the paintings, hoping they
they give
me the answer. Yeah.
But I know you
And,
use them
but,
to
or
I know
are
you
what
use
parts
them
of
to
speech?
Expand or extend something. And, but, and or. I know you use it to extend something.
Remember the show? Conjunction functions?
Yeah.
What's your function?
That's right.
I only remember the Bill of Rights.
I wrote the name of the show.
You wrote the name of it.
That was Schoolhouse Rock, by the way.
Oh, that was a great one.
That's a great one, right? Number 9. Here we go, number 9. What group of islands located in the Pacific Ocean was discovered by James Cook in the late 1700s and originally called the Sandwich Islands? What group of islands located in the middle of the Pacific Ocean was discovered by Captain James Cook in the late 1700s and originally named the Sandwich Islands?
Damn. You're not going to believe this.
Do you know that?
I was there.
Did you get it?
In 17?
No, I'm going to tell you a funny story to this thing. If it's right, we'll see. But I don't know the name.
Does anybody know who Lord Sandwich was?
Yes,
There was a Lord
He was a
Sandwich.
delicious
Bologna.
sandwich. He was a delicious. He came
Lord
with mayo.
Sandwich. Isn't there a thing that makes a sandwich after this guy's
Duke of
name, Lord
Boar's Head.
Sandwich? What's the name of it?
I
Isn't
have
there
no
a
idea what
sandwich?
you're talking about.
There's a sandwich place called Lord Sandwich.
Oh, Earl of Sandwich.
Earl of Sandwich.
The Earl of Sandwich.
Do love their sandwiches. They're tuna melt. I can't have them anymore because I can't have gluten, but before they were amazing.
You can have
They don't have gluten-free bread.
That's why you make.
Earl of Sandwich, bring back gluten-free bread.
There is no gluten-free bread.
And here we go, the last one of the round. In the classic 1983 Michael Jackson song, PYT. What does PYT stand for?
Oh, I actually know this one. If I get that one wrong, I'm going to be so angry. Because the only one I'm like actually kind of confident in.
All right.
All right.
I'm so scared now.
Like a D minus.
Yeah.
Hard D.
I'll be
Are
looking.
you
for
guys
it.
ready for answers, or do you want to take
Yes.
a break?
No. Let's
or
go.
we
Let's go to
focus on-
answers because
No, I'm
I'm
ready.
thoroughly
All right, here we
impressed. I'm
go.
gonna be drinking heavy.
There we go. Number 1, how many hours are there in a leap year? Well, it's 24 hours times 366 days. It's 8,784.
Ah! I got it.
366.
Yeah, because it's a leap year.
Yeah,
so it's
because
one
you
extra
add
day.
the extra day.
I was
Wayne.
thinking the opposite.
We subtracted a year, damn it.
Did you
Yeah, I
really?
subtracted. So
Oh,
You
you
add
got it
February
right. You got it
29th.
right.
I got it right.
You get it right?
There
No,
you
I
go.
subtracted.
The Candyman, I Want It Now, and Pure Imagination were featured songs in which 1971 movie? Willy Wonka and the
Yep.
Chocolate Factory.
Got that one.
I'm doing way better on this round.
Never saw the movie, but we've gone to so many places with
It's
that
a
theme.
great movie.
And I know that Depp did it also. He looked like a freak.
No, but the original
Yeah,
one,
that was
so
horrible.
good.
Willy Wonka.
Gene Wilder's
Willy
amazing.
Wonka, you get that one?
No.
Freddie
that one,
is
Wayne?
Willy Wonka.
I love Willy Wonka.
Darn
Freddie
it, you get
is
it?
Willy Wonka.
That's why I said Johnny Depp. I get
Yes, because I always tell you, you're Willy Wonka.
You are Willy Wonka.
Now, did you know the name of the book is actually Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? So why is the
Charlie Chocolate
movie named
Factory,
Willy
there you go.
Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
It's
Because
Gene
Roald
Wilder.
Dahl would not approve the script.
Oh.
So he said, no, you cannot use the name of the book.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Yep. Number 3, the United States House of Representatives has 435 members.
Oh!
What'd you put?
I was off by
435!
I get you're on 3 different numbers.
No,
down.
I was estimating. I thought it was 380, but I did write the first one.
You did. I put 52.
435. Been like that since
435.
1955. Yep.
Man, I'm glad I got that right,
includes
because if I didn't get that
representatives-
right,
You'd have to call your teachers and apologize.
I stink as a political science
You'd
major.
have to go back and redo 8th grade. All right, which U.S. president of the 20th century graduated high school in 1901, but never went to college? Harry Truman.
Oh, the guy that
I didn't know.
Captain
on the
Harry
$2
Truman. No, that's Jefferson's on the $2.
Okay. He's on the $3 bill.
You knew the name though. That was good.
I put JFK.
Harry Truman.
I put Roosevelt.
I put JFK. Did you get that one, Wayne?
I
No,
put
I put Hoover.
Yeah, I
And I
put
knew that
Andrew
was wrong.
Jackson. So I think Andrew Jackson.
I was just
About
going for the
150 years
Animaniacs
off.
song.
You missed about.
Oh, I love the
150 years.
Animaniacs.
They're back.
I play the Animaniacs song for my students.
It's great, and it's back on Hulu. Animaniacs. Not a sponsor, but I wish
Sweet.
they
I'm
were.
gonna have to check it out. Mary Shelley, British author Mary Shelley, wrote Modern Prometheus in 1818. What's the name of the book now? Frankenstein.
Yeah.
You got that?
Frankenstein was the modern Prometheus.
Vinny called it.
And
Wow.
I'm thinking it's a camel and a llama. Next
Number 6, a comma. A comma is a mixed breed hybrid of what two animals? Obviously a llama and a cat.
I got cat.
I'm totally kidding. I'm totally
I had a.
kidding.
Wait, he's kidding.
I
He's
had
kidding.
llama
He's
and a
kidding.
camel.
He's kidding. Wait, he's kidding. Wait, what is it?
I'm kidding. It's a camel and a llama.
Yes.
Everyone was like,
Yes.
wait, what?
told you.
A
Is it
cat?
camel and what?
A camel and a llama.
I got a llama and a
Camel.
cow.
I put a cat in a mouse.
He said, "Mama."
I swear to God.
I don't even know how they would be able to do that.
I don't know. Oh,
I don't know. I said horse and then I changed it to cow. And a cat.
I said a cat and a mouse.
What? Tom and Jerry.
That's just wrong.
That's
That's
it's
hilarious.
disturbing.
It is.
At a height of 2,717 feet tall and 163 floors, the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa, is in Dubai.
Yeah.
Got that one.
Dubai, United Arab Emirates.
All right. Got it.
UAE.
Finally got one.
UAE.
It said what city?
Dubai.
Number 8, the words and, but, and or are conjunctions.
Oh my God! Look at this. I got it right. You know why? Conjunction function. That's the only thing I remember. So I wrote. You know what? What the hell?
You
Conjunction.
even said it too. You're like, yeah, I wrote construction. I was like,
Oh my
that's funny.
You guys were singing it, and I just wrote it down. So,
So
I
you
wrote
got it.
adjunct
Yeah,
verb. I
so
don't think
you
that's a
got
real
it.
part of speech.
like,
Keep drinking heavily. Did you get that, Wayne?
Yeah.
I think Wayne's doing better than everybody else.
Wayne, I
No.
think
Dawn,
like a
did you
hard
get it?
And I think he's not telling us.
Yeah, but we're gonna give him a
I'm
pen with
still
no
on-
ink, so he can't win.
I'm still on the llama.
Number
I think the
9.
llama gets the Animal of the Year award.
The llama?
The
What
comma.
about the poor alpaca?
The llama.
Comma.
Number 9, what group of islands located in the Pacific Ocean was discovered by James Cook in the late 1700s and was originally named the Sandwich Islands, Hawaii?
I got
The
it.
Hawaiian
Yeah.
Islands.
I didn't know that.
That's the only.
Yep. The Earl, the actual guy, the Earl of Sandwich, funded the
you get it, Wayne?
expedition,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
so they named it after him.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I knew that.
And number 10 in the classic 1983 Michael Jackson song PYT. What does
Pull your
PYT
trousers up.
stand for?
Pay your tab.
Pretty Young Thing.
Pretty young thing.
What is it?
Pretty young thing.
Pretty young
Make
thing.
you pay your tab.
I said pay your tab.
Pay your tab.
Hold your trousers up.
My obsession with Michael Jackson has finally paid off once in my life.
All right, so
There
how
you
many
go.
did you get, Wayne?
5.
Okay, how many did you get?
I got 5.
How many did you get? What?
He's thinking.
I'll say 4. Yeah, 4.
I'll say 4.
He's like, I cheated on that one, so, you know.
Yeah, because I
Wayne,
cheated
Wayne,
on
you're
that
still
one, so
ahead,
I'll
'cause
say
you got
4.
5 in the first
I'll
round.
say
I got 5
4. I
also.
cheated
so
on
we're
that
all
one.
even. In the second, so Wayne is still ahead.
God. That was awesome.
Well, there you go. I'm glad you got. So, who was the ultimate winner?
Wayne Henry.
Wayne.
Dig
Hey, way to go, Wayne!
Oh, you got a dancing bear on the screen for a minute.
And Wayne, you get a
Yeah, there
llama
you
and a
go.
cow.
A comma.
Oh, we have the squishy cow.
We'll give him a bag of coffee or something as a prize.
Hey, I'll have
There you
that.
go.
All right, that was fun.
That was
Do you guys have any questions for me or anything you'd like to know?
Oh, no, talking about how people can contact you to do this, because this was super entertaining, super fun, and I obviously have seen you in person. It is
Yeah,
one of the most
my
fun
wife
things.
is working 100% virtual. She's been doing it for months. They're doing different, trying to do different kind of team builders and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It'd be a good thing to do.
This would be awesome.
people
How do people
working
get a hold
virtually.
of you?
Yeah.
Mostly on Facebook, or Dawn does has my email address and everything. The name of the Facebook page is Virtual Trivia Challenge Events, or Wilma McAwesome has his own Facebook page. So you can contact me through Wilma McAwesome or Virtual Trivia Challenge Events on Facebook. I can fully adapt the questions to make it thematic. In fact, in a few weeks, I'm doing holiday trivia for like 3 or 4 different companies and a school in Boca. I've got several gigs coming on up, but I'm sure I can squeeze anybody in who wants to do a holiday-themed trivia. I customize everything to the group, to the organization. Like I used to be the trivia host at Boca West. So, of course, I had to make those questions a little bit older, if you know what I'm talking about. I can't ask them about the Mandalorian and things like that. So why'd you look at Freddie like that?
That's funny.
And we always have a music round. So round 3 is always a music round. Last week was who is Weird Al Yankovic making fun of? The week before that was crooners. The week before that it was Bon Jovi songs. So it's always a great variety. It's free to play, and everybody has a chance to win a $25 Subculture gift card to the Dubliner, to Dada's, to Howley's, to any of their 16 locations in South Florida.
That's awesome. And when do you do your virtual trivia shows?
It is Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. I have an invitation that I put on all my pages. So if you just go to the Facebook page, Wilma McAwesome, or Virtual Trivia Challenge Events, you can join us there. And it's on Zoom, so it's a hell of a lot of fun. And they actually get to see my face.
I know. That would be kind of cool. It's funny because
Super fun.
we have something called the Café Jingle
Jam.
And maybe we'll bring him on to do a portion. This is going to be, I think Slick wants to do it for a week.
Yeah, spread it out.
And we can spread it out. There's going to be music and food and chefs and Dignity will be there and everybody else, all the sponsors will be there. Maybe we can have some fun with this.
Yeah. That'd
And
be
we'll
awesome.
give out,
Yeah, I'd love to join you guys again.
And we'll give out some gifts and stuff to have some fun with this thing. This was a lot of fun.
This was awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I greatly appreciate that.
You're the man. Okay, let's go to commercial break, Vinny. When we come back, we'll talk to Dawn a little bit, and we'll tidy up and do some homework, and we'll be done. We'll see you. We'll be right back.
Ant Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock nonstop to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it's never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP Media Productions at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
AMP2 TV and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They have been working around the clock, nonstop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it has never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP2 TV at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
So now I know I'm not smarter than an 8th grader. I'm not smarter than the 5th grader.
I'm just not smart.
I'm just not smart.
Yeah.
I can't answer these questions. But Wayne, congratulations, you're the champion. Winning, you got 9 out of 20.
I got 10 out of 20.
10 out of 20. Oh,
That's
excuse me.
50%. That's a.
Sorry.
If that was a test, that's a failure.
Try to take one away.
You know what? It's a less failure than any of ours.
We got a bad what?
5%.
It's like general trivia. Either you know it or you don't. There's very few of them you could kind of. A few of them, I guess, like the whale and the and the camel.
You got it right. One thing is conjunction.
I love the joke of like, I'm going to write down conjunction, junction, because that's all I know, and then it was right.
It was right.
It was the only one. I was like, okay.
That's the only song I remember. Now, Dawn, how many did you get right?
I don't think I even got as many as you guys did.
You have to add it, Dawn. It's right in front of you. Your check marks are 1, the X's are 0.
I'm just glad you all had a good time. He had a great time. He's like,
got
he
20.
said next time he'll get his camera fixed.
I bet you
Dawn
she got
got all
20
of
right.
She was Googling everything.
Yeah. Dawn's like, I don't want to make you guys feel bad that I got them all right.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. She got them all right.
She got them all right.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand them. Anyway, that's why I don't do these games.
That's funny. We all thought that guy was on Good Morning America.
Yeah, we all put Good Morning
I
America.
messed that up.
You were like, oh, I was watching it this morning. I was like,
Good Morning
okay.
America. That's the only one.
I know there's 435 guys in the House of Representatives, but I don't know the man Al Roker is on Today
I know who
Show.
the guy is, but I know he's on one of the morning programs. But I
I've-
just assumed it was Good Morning America.
I think at some point I was just like, it's one of the two. I'm just going to like roll the dice and see what my brain comes
So
up
what did
with.
you go with?
At least
I
you
went with
said
Good Morning America. and it was wrong.
That seems more patriotic for some reason.
Yeah.
At least you said 400 and something. I kind of said like 50 people.
52.
Yeah, I said like 50 people. Yeah.
I said 435, 438.
Well, I did not get that one right. So
Yeah, no.
How many per state are on there? Is it or is it by
435.
population?
Well, who knows? But it's a fixed number. But you got Frankenstein right. I didn't even know
Mary Shelley.
I didn't
Yeah, I
know
was
the
like,
name of that person.
I had never heard that before, and I was like, I only know one book by Mary Shelley.
Exactly. It's like,
I was like, is there
well,
another?
it's the only book I
She
know.
created
is Frankenstein.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was in high school and she wrote Frankenstein.
That was her date.
She was in high school and she was
Yikes.
doing a creative writing project and she wrote Frankenstein.
Really?
Yeah. It's a
And
real
you
thing.
knew this.
And she
Why?
got it published when she was in high school.
It's a famous author. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mary
Not
Shelley.
in a million years, bro.
It's very.
You ever saw Young Frankenstein?
And very few female authors in that.
Yeah.
And how
time.
did you know that the Blue Mountains was in Jamaica?
It was a guess.
A guess.
Yeah.
Putting on your shoes on the right side, that's a guess. The Blue Mountains in
Blue
Jamaica.
Mountains.
That's not a
It's a
guess.
Caribbean island. There aren't
It's
many
Caribbean
that many
island.
islands in Caribbean. I thought.
I didn't even know there was a mountain in the Caribbean.
Yeah, because Jamaica is known for coffee.
Correct, yeah.
Jamaica's known for coffee?
Yeah, they are. Like, from my coffee, you know, I say my coffee knowing of coffee. Blue Mountain coffee comes from Jamaica. The Blue Mountain coffee.
I worked at a
Yeah.
very popular coffee shop and I didn't know that.
I thought it came from Peru.
I was like, Barbados is fun.
And-
When we went to
also
Puerto
if you
Rico,
walk
we
into,
went
like-
to the coffee plantation
you
in
went
Puerto
to-
Rico. We went there. And it was,
That's Puerto Rico.
Kind of
You
historic.
know, I live right in those mountains. I
Oh,
live
really?
to the left of it, right next
Went
to
there. There was some place we went to.
Yabucoa.
Or
They had a restaurant, and you
Yabucoa.
could do a little tour, and you saw the different. They
Yabucoa has the
explained
the
all the
coffee
history
mountain.
of everything. It was pretty amazing.
It smells beautiful there, doesn't
Or you could
It's
just walk
gorgeous.
into like a Marshall's Home Goods and they sell Blue
Or you can go
Mountain
to Don
and it
Pablo or
says
come here and get
Jamaica
our
on it. And it really
I want
does.
to walk into a coffee mountain for it all to smell like Don Pablo bourbon roast coffee.
That's what I was
The bourbon.
That's my favorite.
First of all, I bet you at $10 you can't tell me the name of a Jamaican coffee from Jamaica.
That's not Blue Mountain coffee.
There's not Blue Mountain.
I don't know, but if you walk into a Marshalls or Home Goods,
I know one.
What?
You know which one it is? It's called Jamaican Me Crazy.
I like that one. I like that one.
And
Jamaican me
Get me
crazy.
out of
I
this chair.
had that. Jamaican me crazy.
Jamaican Me Crazy. It's a real coffee, by the way.
Yeah, I've had
Is
it.
it really?
It's good.
Come on,
We have it in our
really?
cupboard.
Yes.
I'll
That's
bring
like
it.
a Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Fact check me.
No, we got it. I've got it.
You
at
have?
home.
Of course you do. You got it from the Blue Mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Jamaican Me Crazy. is the
Jamaican
name
Me
of a
Crazy.
coffee. Did you know that?
Oh, Jamaican Me Crazy? No, just only Blue Mountain.
That you don't know, but Blue Mountains you do.
Because
you
of
are
my
one particular
because of my travels through Home Goods and Marshalls. I see Blue Mountain coffee and it says
you travel
Jamaica.
to Marshalls?
Yeah, that's where you get deals. That's where you find some nice stuff. Home Goods and Marshalls.
I will agree with that.
You find some nice stuff
I
there.
did just get some
You gotta
cool
hit it
stuff
at the
from Home
right
Goods.
spot though, right time.
TJ Maxx.
That
TJ
too.
Maxx.
TJ Maxx, I've shopped there, yes.
Yeah.
Home Goods, I've gone there and I bought a painting. Believe it or not, I'm in an art gallery and I bought a painting.
We work
It's
in
about
an
10
art
years ago.
gallery.
10 years ago, I bought a piece of a painting. I put it in my bedroom.
I'm sure you could
Seriously.
rotate some of these to your house and.
Yeah, take that one and like, no, don't notice. No, it's fine.
No, you know, because once you put one of these bad boys up, you're going to have to buy it because it ain't coming down.
Yeah.
I ain't going all the way up there to bring it down. Excellent. Listen, we had a lot of fun today.
Yeah.
A little switcheroo. Dawn, we hope you feel better.
Yeah.
Thank you, Teddy. Thank you. All of you guys are pitching in. I have to tell you, TV is terrible.
Is it?
We really need to be on TV to give people something to watch because there is nothing. Even Rachel Ray's house burned down. There's like nothing on TV.
Oh, I got some bad news. Did you hear what Warner Brothers is doing?
Yep,
What
they're
are they
releasing
doing?
movies at the same time in the theater as on HBO Max.
That's right. And do you know what that's going to do to the movie industry?
Kill the
It's gonna
theaters.
Kill the theaters.
So now
It's
they're
gonna
saying
kill
you get
the
first,
theaters, yeah.
You're going to have the first 30 days free. You pay for the subscription, and they're only doing it for 1 year.
Yeah, but you can get it with your like TV provider, can't you?
correct?
No, 17 movies at one time are being released. At one time.
Jeez.
So you don't have to go to the movies. So I already have I bought a popcorn machine.
Oh, so you're ready. You're
I
like,
got
kill
a
the
hot
theaters.
dog
You would think that they could social distance safe enough for theaters now. Just kind of block off every other row and every other seat.
To be fair, though, people are ruthless in movie theaters. I've seen people sit on other people because they wanted that seat. People are ruthless.
Facts.
Have you ever gone to a movie theater and it ends and then you run into another theater to see a second movie?
Yes.
No.
Have you ever gotten
Should I
caught
not?
doing it?
No.
No.
I haven't got caught.
I've never gotten caught.
I both got caught. I did it one time. I did it one time with Linda, and we didn't get caught. But I did it with Gio one time. I think it was Gio and Freddie. We did 3 in one night. I couldn't even feel my butt by the end of that day. And I did it one time with my friends, and we got caught. And they wanted to see the tickets stub. And I says, I don't have it.
Here's a trick. You have to go to the bathroom in between. Even if you just stand there for a few minutes, because then they see you coming out of a bathroom, not another theater.
Yeah, but now somebody takes the seat, and they come, they go, you're in my seat. Now, one trick is you sit in the front. Barely anybody buys all the way in the front.
We just used to stand by the door.
I saw The Rose that way, believe it or not. The movie The Rose. I snuck in. Horrible, isn't it?
When I lived in Tokyo, they didn't have reserved seating, so you would line up to go into the theater, and it would just be a mad dash to get to a seat. And if once the seats are full, they had places to stand up.
I was going to say, yeah, I've just
watch
stood in theaters. I've had theaters where they oversell. When I was in high school, I was in marching band, and they have the drum corps. You can go to the theater and watch the competitions. They don't even sell seats. They just sell double the amount of tickets to just stand, just sitting to this. You're sitting on the stairs, just watching.
Do you know in the old days, you bought a standing ticket only, and they had a little plate with the number. So, you know where you sit in the back and it has the bar? Right?
Yeah.
And it had the bar, and there were these little plates that had the number in there.
And you stood in that
and
one.
you stood in that one place. It had 2 feet.
There's no movie I want to see bad enough to stand to watch it. I'm sorry.
I'll wait.
You're right about that, Rain.
Yeah,
I can't watch a movie
You can't watch a
standing
whole
up.
movie standing up?
No.
I wouldn't want to. It would take the enjoyment out of it. It's an experience. You gotta sit down. Have you been to the iPic?
I love.
Oh, yes.
We went to the grand opening.
You know,
of one
We
of those.
did the grand opening for the iPic on Atlantic.
Yeah, that's
like
that's
lap
like
of
business class on
luxury.
a airline. You know.
Do you know that my original thought was to open up our new shows at the iPic for a day, and you came in and you got the service, and at the bottom it was a theater, and I spoke to the owner, sat with me for 2 hours, and I said to him, we should do that, but nothing ever came of it. But it's beautiful, and they give you the
I'm sure he'd be gagging for the business now.
Yeah, but aren't you glad we didn't? Because they shut down, I guess. So look where we are now.
I don't know. Is our iPics are closed?
I don't know.
I think theaters are
Well,
closed.
I think a lot of things are closed.
Yeah.
I hated it because the iPic, they give you the blanket, right? And you're leaning back, and I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I missed the movie.
I just love.
Took a nap.
Hello, another drink, please.
Yeah.
That's my
On fried
food.
chicken, another drink. That was my 21st birthday. That night, I spent an iPic theater in Tampa, and every time it was
Still
like
paying
2
for it.
hours to midnight. Yeah. Like, can I have another drink? I'm almost 21 now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, a drink at that theater cost me like $28 a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a special occasion. You can't do that every
good.
week.
They're good drinks.
No, it's Slick, you can have all the special occasions you want. You're the one.
Oh, no. I can't. At iPic? You want me to go
$28
bankrupt? Bankrupt
It
at
cost you
iPic?
$40. It cost
True.
you $200.
True,
Right?
but it's a special occasion, but I gotta bring a special
But you get free
someone.
popcorn.
No,
Oh, there you
get
go.
free
Free
popcorn.
The free popcorn.
But you gotta bring a special someone, you know?
She better be off, or he better be off the
He?
special.
Yeah.
Why are you saying this? People do not listen
Blue
to
Mountain
him.
better be
Do
real
not
special.
listen to him.
What was the name of that movie about the mountain?
What?
Coming back the mountain?
Brokeback Mountain?
Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain, Slick. You know what I'm saying? It's one. Thank you for watching today. All in humor. Don't take me seriously.
Don't
As
take him
Vinny
serious.
the Joke Man says, no pun intended. I want to thank you guys for watching this week, for tuning in and for helping us, Dawn. We hope you feel better.
Get better, Dawn.
Thank you for coming.
Always a pleasure to be here Fridays.
Yeah.
You know, you have your seat. We made a cement molding.
You gotta
of
get my plaque. Come on.
We made a cement molding of your butt, so you should feel comfortable there. It's all good. Teddy, thank you for filling in.
Thank you for
As
having
always,
me.
you're the best. Slick Saloon.
Thank you for the drinks.
Even the way you make drinks is so slickinish.
Oh, really? I just need to know the finesse so I can make like better drinks because my
Vincenzo on the board. You guys
Yes.
rocked it.
I'm a novice.
Yes, Vincenzo. Now, hey, Vinny, how many did you get right?
Out of 20?
Oops.
2.
And
Never
Vinny,
mind.
Vinny's
Same
the
boat,
brain
Vinny.
master.
Yeah.
All right, listen, we're out of here. Well, thank you for all the stuff that Dawn says. You know what she says?
Don, take it away.
Have a great day, everyone. Have a great weekend, everyone. Be safe. Be kind to each other. Wash your hands and wear your mask. And we will see you Monday, 9 a.m.
I'll
drive
do
time.
And don't be late.
long drop.
All right, we out.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors, just a ray of light